left, Blackner right. Skylar Miller wide to the right. Blackner in motion, penalty flags underway. So they will stop this clock. Somebody must have started a little early. But this is... Hansen is at the running back on the right side. He will shift back as Oliverson will go back. Fink and Platt will come in to give more protection. Penalty flags. Must be delay of game. Delay of game on the Redmen, too long and coming up, so another 5-yard penalty. Back to receive this kick. That almost looks like the quarterback, Boyd Clayton. Hansen standing at his 39-yard line. Snap is a little bit high. He gets a hand on it. Good high kick. And James Platt is right there to make sure number 12, Boyd Clayton, comes up with the catch. He does. 1st and 10 Tigers at the 15-yard line. Good kick by Andrew Hansen that particular time. Clayton will come up. Double wing formation. Holly in motion. They will give off to the fullback. And that's Okoye, and he doesn't come up with much as he play in the 3rd quarter of play. It's Redmen 7, Tigers 0. Again, double wing formation. In motion, give it off to, that looks like Mallon. We'll see if that was 44 or 40. They were trying to go with the option goal, and I used to know all those. Matt DeMille on the tackle. So the Tigers, they pick up about 2 on that running play. 3rd down and 4 counteraction, and Big Bill Nelson read that all the way, and he makes the connection. Good play by Bill as they tried to fake and give everybody coming off to the right. Counter to the running back, number 21, Toppin. So Toppin will gain nothing. 4th down coming up, and the Redmen have had a number of 3 and outs. At least that's what it appears. Andrew Letcher will go back to kick. Jesse Griffin and James Platt awaiting at midfield. They will not get this play underway. The official comes so. Good decision by James coming up and taking that ball on the bounce, and tackling him is Trevin Harvey. But the Redmen in position with good field position after a 3 and out by the Tigers. 1st and 10 from the Tigers' 45-yard line. Redmen leads 7-0, 2 minutes and 10 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter of play here from Cedar High School. Last time the Redmen ran a number of plays, only 2 passing plays, but they get turned over on downs. Blackner in motion. Oliverson will give to the fullback. Off that left side, Mike will pick up a couple. Not much there. Give him 2 hard-fought yards for Gower. 2nd down and 8 coming up. Gower's biggest run, he had an 18-yarder back in the first half of play, also a couple of 11 yards, but so far 2, 6, 3, and 2 on his 4 carries here in the second half. Blackner in motion. This time they want to give it to Gower. They kick it out to Blackner. Ogden defends that option extremely well. Blackner will get back to the line of scrimmage. Actually lose a yard. 0-5 to play 3rd quarter of action. It's 7-0 Redmen on top. Double wing. Griffin on the left, Blackner right. They'll give it off to Griffin on an option. Reverse, Jesse trying to cut up field. He's not going to come up with anything. He's going to lose a number of yards. Penalty flag down. I think Ogden will decline that penalty is what it appears, as Griffin's going to lose 10. Jeffrey Reese, the outside or the defensive end, they read that play coming. They're talking to the Ogden captain. Penalty 4th and 19. Romney will center. Andrew will go from his right tailback spot, straight drop. He'll get this underway about at his 40-yard line. Ball is snapped, no pressure. So Andrew just lays foot into that. Clayton will come up with it. Platt right there. Clayton slips his tackle. Bounces back to the outside. Gilbert in on the tackle. Great coverage by the Redmen defensively. And the Tigers are back in a hole inside their 15. But a Redmen is down. That's Brian Fink is a little slow coming up. But 28.0 seconds to play. So both teams here in their Ogden's first possession, second half, 3 and out. Redmen, their second possession, 3 and out. First and 10 from their 15. And that's where they've started the last two. 28 seconds to play. The Tigers will send receivers both ways, slot or a wing, man in motion. They're going to give off to the fullback. Don't pitch it. The ball is sailed way over his head. Jesse Griffin will recover it in the end zone. Touchdown, Redman. That time the Tigers tried to kick it out to, I think it was number 20. Number 20, it's got to be Josh Hawley. That pitch way over his head. Jesse Griffin, Johnny on the spot, touchdown recovery. So the Tigers lose 15. I guess you got to give them loss of 15. But the Redmen take advantage with a fumble recovery in the end zone by Griffin, and Andrew Hansen on to try the PAT. And the defense for the Redmen have played extremely well here tonight. Actually, this afternoon. Andrew Hansen, field goal, extra point is up. It's good. Redmen lead 14-0, 21 seconds to play in the third quarter. I'd like to say we'll be back, but we'll keep it right here as Andrew Hansen will make the trip down to the other way to handle the kicking chores. A couple of miscues by the Tigers have really cost them here in the contest. That one, option going back to the right side. We saw that earlier where the Redmen defensed it very, very well and forced the Tigers into a loss of 24 yards on the play. Here, the same play, running option back to the right side. Pressure. The quarterback, Clayton, gets the pitch off. It's well over the head of Hawley. And the quarterback, number 34, Jesse Griffin, the senior, pounces on it in the end zone for a touchdown. And the Redmen lead here, as we mentioned, 14-0. Andrew Hansen set to kick off. Back to the for the Tigers, Dustin Rothy, number 15, also number 21, Austin Topin. Andrew Hansen set to kick, gets the okay from the official. Will get right foot to leg, an onside kick try. It comes right up to the Ogden man. He takes it on a bounce. Great play by the Ogden man, number 22, Ian Orton. Just comes up with it and advances it out to the 45 of the Redmen, where the Tigers will start first and 10 from the Redmen 45. 17.6 to go. Officials will get the chains marked. The clock start for one play coming up unless they pass play. Ogden can't get the right people in. Here comes a big offensive lineman. That's Will Alley. 225-pound senior comes in a little bit late. Tigers will send number 2 Berger to the left, number 24 Eric Kidman wide to the right. Double wing formation, Hawley in motion. Fake the fake the fullback dive. Clayton will keep it off tackle right. He'll pick up a yard or two. Keith Gilbert, Jesse Griffin in on the tackle. Give him a yard on the play. And that third quarter of play, Redmen lead at the juncture, 14-0. Again, number 24, Kidman wide to the right, number 2, Berger wide to the left. Straight drop back by Clayton, looking in Berger's direction. He has the reception. Skylar Miller on the tackle. Immediately as the ball was just on a hitch pattern. Berger will pick up 5 yards on that pass play. First completion, second half for Clayton. Actually, the first attempt. So it's third down and 4 for Ogden. Ball spotted at the 39-yard line. They need to get to the 40 or 35. Same formation, same drop back, same pass. Actually, it's a hitch and go. Clayton is under pressure as they had a man open, but too many red shirts, and Clayton will lose about 5. Jesse Griffin on a corner blitz. Mac Urey also there. I think Mac has got a leg cramp, it looks like, in that left ham. We'll see if he can get that worked out. -5. -5. That was a hitch and go, trying to get Miller to bite on the hitch and send Berger deep. So it's 4th and 9. You almost need to go for it here. Tigers will come out. They will not show punt formation. Clayton under center. Double slots both ways. 4th down play. Clayton straight drop back looking for a screen. Blackner can't come up out in the pressure. Gets away from him and delivers the ball. Good catch. No, out of bounds. And that was intended for Eric Kidman along the sideline. The Redmen have held on downs. And the second half, defense has been the key. The Tigers were forced 3 and out. Then a fumble on their very first play. Now it's on downs. Redmen will take over 1st and 10. This is something we haven't seen a lot of all season. Steady dose here, second half of play. Griffin and Blackner are the tailbacks. Gower the fullback. Oliverson straight drop back. Looking for Andrew Hansen. Will throw the ball up. Andrew goes prone. Can't come up with it. Locked up here on the sideline with number 85. 1 of 3 here the second half. 5 of 14. Looking for the home run down the left sideline for Andrew Hansen. Skylar Miller will come wide to the left. Wishbone formation one more time. Romney tight end on the right side. Oliverson this time will give off to Gower. Big hole off that left side. Mike is down to the 45-yard line. 1st down, Redmen. 12-yard run by Mike Gower. Man trying to track that down. 13th first down in the ball game. Romney off to the right side as the tight end. Tigers in their 5-3 defense up front. Faking blitz. Now Oliverson straight drop back looking for Platt. Platt's got a step. Throw it up. James is down there. Touchdown. Oh, James collects it in. Bounces off his shoulder pad. And touchdown, Redman. I'll tell you what, great concentration by James Platt. 44-yard pass play. And it looked like James had a step, and I thought he was going to lose it. Bounces off his shoulder pad, but he does collect it in at the 4, carries it on in for the final 4. And a great play by Jeff Oliverson. One good throw, good concentration by James Platt. In to try the extra point, Andrew Hansen. He's 2 of 2 so far. Romney the center, Oliverson the holder. Snap is good. The kick is up. It's hammered through. It's good. Redmen lead 21-0, 9:45 to play here in the 3rd quarter of play. And I think Redmen are saying, hey, if they're going to only send one guy there, that safety cannot get there in time. And Oliverson throws it up. Platt does a good job running it down. And it's touchdown, Redmen. 2 of 4 for Jeff. That's 6 of 15. 62 yards in receptions for Platt, and he's been the big receiver here tonight. Only 2 plays, 2 catches, but 62 yards for him. And the other 2 have been an onside kick variety. Andrew waiting for the okay to go by the officials. Andrew gets the okay. Here he'll approach. Little squiver down inside. Gets away from an Ogden man. He'll go back and pick it up. That's number 43 down along the sideline. Griffin and number 45. Nothing. Redmen on top. 9:37 to play. Two receivers both ways for Clayton. He'll go a 4-step drop. Gower in on some pressure. Fumble, and the ball will be picked up by a offensive lineman. No, another one will come up with it, and he will take on some Redmen, as that's number 65, Travis Colvin, who finally comes up with it. Gower cannot believe he missed it. Penalty flags come in late. Guess what, folks? It's a face mask. Face mask on the Redmen, so you lose -5 on the running play.
Hey, Daddy.
Yes, sir.
Can I come back and play now?
Sure.
Give us about 5 minutes, and you'll even be able to take a break.
5 more minutes.
Well, maybe about 3. Maybe about 2.
Well, if you hurry up, 9:25 to play.
All right, see you in a few.
All right. Face mask is the penalty. It is a spot foul, so you lose 5 on the running play. I will give that to the quarterback, Clayton. Then a 15-yard penalty on the Redmen. That's their third penalty second half for 25 yards. First down, Tigers. That is the 9th first down for the Tigers here in the ballgame. First down. They're going to bring back the play, but it's 1st and 1 because it wasn't enough for the first down. Clayton Reedy with 3 free ones. He'll go back to throw, delivers the ball. Miller comes up, good coverage as the ball was thrown, intended for Rossi, and Miller on good coverage, incomplete. Just a little sit-down pattern, about 10 yards, but the quarterback's got to throw it from the near side of the hash mark all the way across the field. And Miller adjusts very well, gets there to break the play up, 2nd down and 1.
See you in a few, and you can break any time.
All right, thanks, Tim. 2nd down and 1 coming up here for the Tigers. They will send 3 receivers left, 1 receiver right. I'm going to think Toppin is the running back. That is number 21. He's a little bit early. They let the play go. Toppin first down, runs into Gilbert and Uri. But he does pick up a yard. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Toppin is the running back. Straight drop back. Looking out in the flat, he has a man wide open, busted assignment, and that is dropped by Eric Kidman, number 24. He was so wide open that I think he couldn't hardly stand it, and it goes right through his hands, incomplete. Boyd Clayton is the quarterback, and he cannot believe what just happened there. 2nd down and 10, clock stops, 7:54, 21-0, Redmen are on top. They will send 2 receivers left, I formation this time, 1 to the right. Kidman is deep in the I. Clayton straight drop back, under some pressure, rolls to the left as Mac Uri on there. He'll deliver the ball, miss in and out of the hands of number 82, Willie Vasquez. Solo left is Mark Berger. Straight drop back, 3-step drop, pressure by the Redmen as Jesse Griffin comes from the cornerback blitz to nail the quarterback. And the Redmen put that in a couple of weeks ago. It's paid off dividends, -5 on the quarterback sack. And it's 4th down and 15. Seven minutes, 15 seconds is all that's standing, and the Redmen will advance to 2nd round action, barring a strange happenings here. You don't think they can score 3 times, but you never know. So the Tigers face with a must 4th down play. They will send 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left is Berger. 21, Toppin, is in the lone running back spot. Clayton straight drop back. Uri on some pressure. He's chasing him to the left. Mac's not going to be able to catch him. Romney gets there just as he releases the ball. Incomplete. Redmen have taken over on downs. Tell you what, I've given the defense some garbage this whole year. They've proved me wrong here tonight. They have played outstanding. Give the defense a hand. 1st and 10 Redmen, they have held. It's at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Redmen. 6:40 to play. 21-0. Redmen are on top. Tigers need a turnover. Bill Nelson will bring out that offensive unit at the center spot. Jeff Oliverson will go tell Mike Gower something in that I formation, or wishbone formation, double tight ends. First time we've seen that. Give it off to Mike. He'll struggle for a yard. That is all. 83 yards rushing for Mike Gower. Checking in at the other tight end spot, J.D. Nielsen, number 82. That's a new number. So they will come out. Andrew Hansen wide to the right side. Romney, the tight end, on the left side. Wishbone behind Jeff O. Oliverson will toss. Give it off to Blackner. Blackner running to the left. He's out to their midfield into Tiger territory at the 49. So give Burke 5 yards on the carry. Going to bring up 3rd down and 4. And Coach Peacock loved to just grind this doggone thing out. James Platt wide to the right side. Number 6 will meet him. That's Seth Noseworthy. Once again, like that matchup, you got some height advantage. Oliverson can't handle the snap. He comes up with it, tosses it to Jesse. Ball is loose. That's a fumble. They're going to call it a pass. So it's an incompleted play. Lost the snap. Jeff O just looking to try to get it out to Griffin on the option, going to the right side. I guess it was forward. So the Redmen will be forced with a punting situation as Andrew Hansen will check in. 4th down and 4. 5:23 to play. That's one of those that you need a fork and stick it in. That meatball's running away. I don't think the Tigers are really expecting this to be a punt. Redmen line up in wishbone formation. The deepest man is Boyd Clayton. Now he will shift. They'll drop 2 men back. Also going back is Letcher. They need a block here. Penalty flags. We'll have to sort it out. It's going to be 5 yards, I think, on the Redmen as they're moving back. 1st and 10 from the 35, 14 to go. Let's step aside for a 30-second spot. We'll be back with Ogden. 1st and 10. See you in 30 seconds.
When a business has been around for nearly 50...
Well, the quarterback for the Ogden Tigers, Boyd Clayton, 1 of 6 throwing through the air second half. He's faced with a 1st and 10. He's going to throw a wide receiver screen pass. Collects it off to Mark Berger. Berger will get away from a tackle, pass to the outside, gets away from another. Griffin will hold him and drag him down to the 45. 25 yards, 26 yards on the pass reception. Just on a wide receiver screen pass is basically all that is. That's his 2nd pass reception, 32 yards for him. For Ogden, 11th 1st down in the contest as Berger will go wide to the left. Double wing formation, tight end on the right. Clock moving inside 5. Clayton under center in motion is Aoki. They'll roll to the left. Griffin under some pressure. They'll get it off to number 20. That is Hawley. He collects the pass reception. Keith Gilbert will bring him down right there at the spot, give him 4 on the pass play. 2nd down. 4:24 to play in the contest. Redmond with the lead. Actually only gave him 3. 3rd down and 7. Ball spotted at the 41-yard line. Berger off the right. Same motion, same formation. A lot of red shirts right there, and Clayton nowhere to go. Tell you what. 6 Redmen are right there. Clayton loses a bunch. From the 41. 15 yards minus on that play. And timeout on the field. Ogden will take it. 3:44 to play. Redmond lead 21-0. We'll be back in a minute on 590. Down in 20. The Tigers go back into play. Little movement. Redmond jump. Tigers jump. Keith Gilbert up saying, hey, we'll take that penalty. It's going to be offsides or illegal procedure on the Tigers as an offensive lineman moved. So another 5-yard penalty. Actually, I've got that as only Ogden's first penalty here in the second half. But the quarterback numbered play. He has 5 yards in carries, and it's 4th down and 20. Actually, I had a 4th and 25. Injured Tiger down. While they're taking a look at him, let's step aside for a 30-second spot. We'll linebacker out there at 140 pounds soaking wet. He comes through. He has Clayton. He can't come up with him, but he spins him away, and some big guys showed up there to help him out. So, minus 10 on that running play. Yards for the quarterback, Clayton, as the defense has played great.
Well, we've said that all year long, right?
Yes. Toss to Blackner off the left side. Burke with some room, bounces back to the inside. He's upended over about the 18-yard line. Tell you what, this Redmen team says, hey, we don't want to end yet. He's going to 11th first down for the Redmen. Again, wishbone formation, Platt off to the right side. Romney tight end left. Oliverson long count. Ogden showing blitz. Give it off to Burke. He runs off that left side again. He's tripped up at the line of scrimmage by number 44, Rex Mallon. No gain on the play.
Do I see their fullback in there playing defense now? Aoki?
I think they're looking for anybody they can come up with.
Well, they got Aoki, Malner, and Letcher all in there playing defense.
Now, I know you missed, but you were probably hearing the Redmen score on a fumble recovery by Jesse Griffin and then a beautiful pass.
I actually wish I was hearing. About that time I was saying naughty words to our computer.
Double tight end formation, movement by the Tigers. I think the Redmen are going to gain 5. But then I was going to say a beautiful touchdown pass of 44 yards to James Platt on a little fade pattern to the left.
Looks like Jeff is what it
catches it off his shoulder pad.
Nice catch, 6 of 13 for the night.
Well, he had 11, 13, 15, 16, 6 of 16. But the Redmen get 5 by the penalty. So it's 2nd down and 5. So again, wishbone formation, J.D. Nielsen, the tight end left, Cam Romney, tight end right. Toss this time to Griffin running off that right side. Jesse will bounce, spin away, and I'll tell you what, he takes a beating. He's like that ever-ready battery.
Yeah, he's like that, or maybe a Timex watch, takes a licking but keeps on ticking. He hops up after that 2-yard gain.
Timeout Ogden. 21-0 Redmen, 1:56 to play. We'll be back in a minute on Talk Radio 590.
That didn't do much.
3rd down and 2. They run motion left or right to left. Give it off to Gower, trying to sneak behind that left side. Mike will lose a couple back to the 15-yard line, so give him -2 on that running play. That's been Mike's first negative running play, Tim. He's at 81 yards, and it looks like Andrew Hansen
give him a shot.
Field goal. Why not?
I've said this all season long. Give him a shot. I mean, you got this. I don't want to sound premature here, but it looks like we better pack our bags next weekend for a trip.
Jeff O will mark this down at the 22-yard line. 32-yard field goal attempt coming up. Romney, the center. Snap is back. The hold is good. The kick
is long enough. It's
good. Andrew Hansen, 32-yard field goal with 1:12 to play. Redmen lead 24-0. Back in a minute on Talk Radio 590.
Yes, sir. Back in a minute here on Talk Radio 590.
Jackson.
Minute 12 to go. Redmen lead 24-0. Kick out to Letcher, number 1. He collects the football at the goal line. He'll come bouncing out to left. He's in the open. Andrew Hansen, the last Redmen to come up with the tackle. Letcher is down the sideline. Hansen drags him down at the 21-yard line. Great return by the Ogden team.
Well, it really was. The Letcher did some nice things once he got the ball. And they set up a nice wedge going down the left sideline there. So
looked like Andrew missed him a couple of times. Give the man credit. He stayed with him.
Yeah.
Drags him down at the 21-yard line. First down. 59 seconds to play. Ogden would love to get the 0 off their side, but it looks like the Redmen will advance.
I'm sure they would like to get the 0, but it'll all fall for naught here with less than a minute left. If just a pride touchdown or score if they get it. But bet you the Redmen defense is saying, no, we just should keep it 0.
They would. Double wing formation. 2 men are moving, and it's going to cost them 5, give off to the fullback. They've had that happen a couple of times, Tim, both wings in movement.
Yeah, when I left, the penalties had favored the Redmen with fewer penalty yardage, and it looks like that's continued.
Oh, well, actually,
no.
Second half, the Redmen have been flagged for 4 times. 30 yards in penalties there. This is the 3rd penalty against the Tigers for 15. So it's 1st and 15 for the Tigers, 56.3 to play.
We're assuming we'll be on the road to Emory next week, unless Union upsets the Spartans. We'll give you game times as soon as we're able to get that schedule from the Athletic Association here on Talk Radio 590.
Again, double wing formation, man in motion, left to right, going to play action, run back. He'll be Clayton under pressure again. He falls down, fumble. He set that ball down. Nope, I think Ogden got on his signal 2.
All right.
Tell you what, we missed an opportunity there. Timeout on the field. Is that what it was? Yes, It is. Ogden takes a timeout. 39 seconds to play, 24-0. We'll be back in a minute, see if the Redmen can keep that shutout going. See you in 60 seconds.
Visit your local Cellular Weekends for Life offer in soon.
Well, the Tigers will come out on a 3rd down and 24. Give it off to Holly. He'll pick up actually nothing. 3rd down at the 35-yard line. 2 men in motion, penalty flags again. They'll throw the ball. Griffin is out there. It's incomplete. I think the Redmen could decline this unless they force the penalty. Illegal shift on the Tigers. They forced 2. The Tigers' season will be over. 9.9 to go in the contest. 24-0 Redmen. They'll decline the penalty, so an incompleted play there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Tigers need to get to the 11. The ball spotted at the 35. They're going to try a field goal, Tim.
Sure, why not?
Number 10 comes in. Cowley will try a field goal from 42 yards. Actually, the spot at the 42. 52 yards in this one. Ball is snapped. The hold is down. The kick is up. Lot of leg. Just off to the left. No good. The Redmen have got the shutout. 4 seconds to go. 52-yard field goal miss.